Are you getting dressed every morning looking in the mirror and thinking, why does this outfit just not work on me? I am 5 foot even and I made every single one of these mistakes for years without knowing it. Today I am breaking down 7 things short women need to stop doing immediately, and exactly what to do instead. And mistake number 1 at the end? It took me almost a decade to figure that one out. Stay till the end. Mistake 7. Dividing your body exactly in half. Let me start with the mistake that is probably happening in your wardrobe right now without you even realizing it. Look at your tops. Where do they end on your body? If most of your tops are hitting right at your hip, that is the problem. A regular length top ending at the hip divides your body straight down the middle. Half torso on top, half legs on the bottom. And for petite women, that 50-50 split is one of the most proportion-disrupting things we can do. It makes your legs look short because visually, they only start from the mid-body division point downward. I wore hip-length tops with everything for years. Everything. I genuinely thought I was dressing well. So here's what to wear instead. Shorter tops that end above the hip. A crop top, a top tucked fully into your bottoms, or even a simple front tuck shifts the visual division point higher up on your body. Now instead of a 50-50 split, you get a 1/3 top, 2/3 bottom ratio. That is the rule of thirds. And it is one of the most powerful proportion tricks in petite styling. More visual space below the waist means your legs look significantly longer. One small shift in hemline length, enormous difference in how tall you look. Mistake 6. Always defaulting to shorter pants. I completely understand why petite women gravitate toward shorter, cropped pants. They fit without alterations. They are easy. You just grab them and go. I did this for years and I thought I was making a smart practical choice. But here is what is actually happening. Your legs only look as long as your pants are long. If your trousers end mid-calf, your brain reads your leg length as mid-calf. If your trousers fall all the way to the floor, your brain reads your leg length as floor length. Moreover, it is a visual assumption the eye makes automatically and we can use it completely to our advantage. So here's what to wear instead. Full-length trousers that skim the top of your foot. This length creates one clean, unbroken vertical line from your waist all the way down to the floor. Pair with a heel or a pointed toe flat, and your trousers become a visual extension of your actual legs. You are not just wearing long pants, you are borrowing the length of the pants and adding it to your own legs. The difference is genuinely shocking when you try it for the first time. Wide-leg full-length trousers are especially powerful for this. The fabric flows all the way to the floor and looks incredibly elegant on a petite frame. Hey, quick pause here. If these tips are already making you look at your wardrobe differently, please hit that subscribe button right now. Mistake 5. Ignoring sleeve length. This one sounds minor. It is not minor at all. Sleeves that are too long on your arms make your entire outfit look like it does not fit you, even if the rest of the garment fits perfectly. And for petite women with shorter arms, this is a constant battle. Even petite-sized coats and jackets often have sleeves that are still too long. Why is this still happening in 2026? When sleeves hang past your wrist and cover your hand, your outfit loses all its polish. It looks sloppy. It looks like you borrowed someone else's clothes. And that one detail undoes everything else you have carefully put together. Here's what to wear instead. First, roll your sleeves. A neat, intentional roll to the forearm on blouses, shirts, and sweaters instantly makes everything look more fitted and purposeful. Second, look for ruched or gathered sleeve styles on jackets and coats. Ruching accommodates shorter arms naturally and always looks intentional. Third, 3/4 sleeves on tops and dresses are a genuine gift for petite women. They end at the perfect point on a shorter arm and always look clean and polished. Fixing your sleeves costs nothing and changes everything about how put together your outfit looks. Mistake 4. Wearing your belt in the wrong position. Belts and petite women are a wonderful combination. When done correctly, a belt defines your waist, creates proportion, and immediately makes you look taller. That is the good news. The bad news is that most belted dresses and tops sit the belt right at your belly button. And your belly button is not your natural waist. It is lower. When your belt sits at belly button level, it divides your body at the wrong point and actually shortens your legs rather than lengthening them. I wore belted dresses for 2 whole years with the belt in completely the wrong place, wondering why they never looked quite right. Here's what to wear instead. Move the belt higher above your belly button, sitting at the narrowest part of your actual torso. This is your true natural waist. When the belt sits here, two things happen at once. Your legs look significantly longer because the visual division point is now higher on your body. And your midsection looks slimmer because the belt is sitting at the narrowest part of your torso, not the widest. One small adjustment in belt position, completely different silhouette. Try it today and you will see the difference immediately. Still haven't subscribed yet? I post petite-specific styling tips every single week, and I genuinely do not want you to miss any of it. Mistake 3. Wearing double-breasted jackets and coats. Double-breasted coats and jackets are everywhere right now, and they look absolutely beautiful on certain frames. On a petite frame, they create a very specific problem that most short women do not notice until they see a photo of themselves. Here is what happens. A double-breasted front has 2 rows of buttons running straight up and down the center of the garment. That vertical row of buttons and the wide lapels that come with them expand your body horizontally across the chest and stomach. The result is a wide rectangular silhouette with no waist definition at all. And for petite women, horizontal expansion is exactly what we spend all our time trying to avoid. We want vertical length, not horizontal width. Here's what to wear instead. Single-breasted coats and jackets with a defined waist. A single row of buttons or a wrap-style coat creates a clean center line that draws the eye up and down rather than side to side. Look for styles that nip in slightly at the waist. Even a subtle taper is enough to create a flattering silhouette. One exception, if the double-breasted jacket is very cropped, ending above the hip, the horizontal expansion effect is much less noticeable. A cropped double-breasted blazer can actually work really well for petites because the shortness of the jacket keeps the visual impact contained. Mistake 2. Wearing thick socks with flat shoes. This one is so specific and so overlooked, and I need you to hear it clearly. Flat shoes, especially sneakers, are already a challenge for petite women because they add no height, and their wide toe box can make your feet look heavy relative to your legs. That is just the reality of flat shoes, and we work around it. But when you add thick socks that cover your ankle completely, you have now hidden the narrowest, most delicate part of your leg. Your ankle is gone. Your leg visually ends at the top of your sock. And a leg that ends at the top of a thick sock looks dramatically shorter than a leg that continues all the way down to a visible ankle. Here's what to wear instead. No-show socks or very low ankle socks that stay hidden inside your shoe. This keeps your ankle visible. And a visible ankle is everything when wearing flat shoes. That small exposed strip of ankle between your shoe and your hem creates the visual continuation of your leg downward, making your legs look longer even without any heel at all. Mistake 1. The big one. Thinking short dresses are the only option for petites. Here it is. The one I promised. And I want to be completely honest, I believed the wrong thing about this for almost 10 years. 10 years. So if you have been thinking the same thing, you are in very good company. The belief most petite women hold is this: short dresses are the most flattering because they show more leg, and more leg means taller. And that is partially true. A mini dress absolutely can be flattering on a petite frame. I love a mini dress. Hell yes to mini dresses. But the belief that short is the only length that works for petites? That is the mistake. And it kept me away from some of the most flattering dresses I now own for almost a decade. Here is what I discovered after finally trying it. A maxi dress. Ankle length, floor grazing, the whole thing, is actually one of the most flattering lengths for petite women when chosen correctly. Here is why. A maxi dress creates one single unbroken vertical line from your shoulders all the way to the floor. There is no visual interruption anywhere. No hem cutting your legs off. No horizontal break. Just one long, clean, continuous line. And that single unbroken vertical line is the most powerful height illusion in all of fashion. Here's what to wear instead. Maxi dresses and maxi skirts with a defined waist. The waist definition is non-negotiable. It gives you shape within that long line so you do not look like you are wearing a curtain. Add a heel to prevent the hem from dragging, and to add just a little extra lift. In a solid color or a small delicate print, a well-chosen maxi dress makes a 5-foot woman look genuinely, impressively tall. If you have been avoiding maxi lengths your whole life, try one this week. I promise you will be surprised. And those are the 7 mistakes that have been quietly working against your height every single day, and the exact fix for every single one. From your belt position to your sock choice to the maxi dress you have been avoiding for years. Small changes in the right places create enormous results on a petite frame. If this helped you, give this video a thumbs up. Drop which mistakes surprised you most in the comments, and subscribe for petite styling tips every week. See you in the next one.